Hey collectors, we're going to get a couple of coins ready for a coin show. We have a US proof set, which we're going to assemble. We have Silver Dime set, which we're going to assemble. And we're going to take a look at using some MS70 so that we have consistency with the coins. Stay tuned. Hey collectors, thanks for watching. I'm the collector of coins, and that's right, we're going to take a look at using MS70. It is a cleanser. It's not a product that will destroy coins. It's intended specifically for what I'm going to show you, which is I have a collection of individual proof coins that have, frankly, different sheens to them based on either some residue or tarnish. And what we're going to do is we're going to assemble a proof set in this Capital Plastics holder for sale at a coin show. Now, this is not high-end investment grade coins. And yes, I'm generally opposed to cleaning coins. However, this has a variety of different characteristics that I think make it a bit different because it doesn't alter the coin. At least that's what it's advertised as. Now, of course, I will disclose when I sell these coins that they have been rinsed with MS70. But we're going to take a look because, frankly, if you look at the, and no pun intended with the Franklin half dollar here, but if you take a look at this proof nickel from 1963, you look at the proof dime and quarter, and you look at the half specifically, and the half is still in the original wrapper. But I believe this has gotten some undesirable characteristics that make it look very different than this one. And this one, I think, has a much more desirable eye appeal. All right, so we're going to open this up. We're going to use MS70. Hang on a moment. I'll bring you in. And as you're watching, let me just remind you, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to my channel. And it would be great if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. So why don't you use this opportunity, give me a thumbs up right now and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And I'll get on some gloves and I'll talk about how to use MS70. Okay, so before we use the MS70, I got my gloves on because I don't want to handle the proof coins and get oils from my fingers on them. That will actually defeat the purpose of what we're trying here. But I have this nice proof set from a Capital Plastics proof set holder, and I'm going to take this dime out of this nickel out of this flip and place it into its location here. And then we're going to move on to cleaning, using MS70 to, basically it's a detergent to clean this coin. Let's take a look at what MS70 says and how to use it. You can't dip it. You have to apply with a Q-tip, ideally, very gently as to not to damage the coin. Apply it, wait a few seconds, and then gently massage the surface of the coin with a Q-tip. Not rub it, not inflict additional wear, but basically it means remove the residue or the contaminants, and then thoroughly rinse it in water, okay? So I have a little dish where I'm gonna hold the coin to do the cleaning or the application of the MS70. It is cleaning the coin with a detergent. And we have a little bowl of water here. And then the goal here is once cleaned, and once the contaminants are removed, we'll examine it really against this baseline, which is this proof nickel, with the goal of, ideally, the proof coins all having a very similar visual appeal. All right, so with that, let me pop the nickel in and move this to the side. I have some Q-tips, and we'll get the Benjamin half dollar proof from 1963 out of its flip, out of the cellophane, and we'll very gently apply the MS70 to it. Okay, well, there's the nickel in the holder. Here is the proof $1/2 in its cellophane. And it is possible that the discoloration on the cellophane has not penetrated to the surface of the coin once I remove it from the cellophane. And if that's the case, and the eye appeal of this proof $1/2 is similar to this nickel, we'll probably not touch it. And if it is, we will use MS70. Now, I do have a proof quarter as well. There is some remnants of contamination on it and some handling with bare hands. So this one we'll definitely use it on. Possibly the dime, although that one does have some nice eye appeal, but frankly, we're gonna look at the Franklin and the Washington quarter. Okay, here's the proof out of the cellophane, and it actually has very nice eye appeal. The cellophane itself had gotten incredibly discolored. And so, I do see some remnants here, but you know what? Let's not start with this. We may still use MS70. Let me put it in here for the time being. We'll get it straightened out in a bit, but let's move on to the quarter. Okay, here's the Washington quarter, and as you can see, there are remnants of dirt on it that we're going to gently apply the MS70, which I have on the Q-tip. Okay, so we have gently applied some MS70 to the surface of the quarter, and we're going to let it sit as the directions state. Now, it does look like a detergent. It kind of has a bit of a soapy appearance to it. Yeah, we're going to allow a few seconds, and then I'll use a dry side of a Q-tip to see if we can get any of the, it looks like it may have worked a little bit, any of that debris off. Okay, we've removed the MS70 from the proof quarter from 63, and you can see the tip of the, let's see if we can get it to focus here, the Q-tip has dirt and remnants on it. So sure enough, it did remove it, and the coin still looks terrific. Now I'm going to put this in water to rinse it off, and then we'll put it in the Capital Plastics holder, and we'll take a look against the other coins to see if we have improved eye appeal across the set. And here we go. And to be honest, it's a subtle but nice improvement. And, the eye appeal, these all look pretty similar now. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Again, generally speaking, I don't prefer cleaning coins, but in this case, this is a bit of an experiment with some, very common proof coins to create a nice presentation set that looks better. All right, we'll put the dime in. I'll remove it from its flip, and we'll determine if MS60 is needed. I'm not thinking MS70 is needed. I don't think it is, but we'll look without the flip. But afterwards, after we put the cent in, we'll move on to this Roosevelt dime collection and put it into the Capital Plastics holder as well. Now, this Roosevelt dime collection is all circulated. None of the coins are uncirculated, but the eye appeal varies from coin to coin, and I'll show you that in a bit after we get the dime in and the penny in. Well, this assembly is coming out quite nice. I'll show you the penny in a minute. We did not touch the dime either. It looks terrific. Quarter looks better for sure. Definitely remove some dirt. And, let's get this finished. Okay, let's move on to the Roosevelt Dimes. So we have this really nice Capital plastic holder, which we will get ready so that we can place the dimes in here after we apply MS70. And we still have our gloves on, so I'm going to put that aside, and we're going to take out the album. And you may have seen me work on this album during coinroll hunts. Like I said, these are all circulated, but they have dirt and grime on them. And so we're going to apply MS70 to remove the grime so that it has better eye appeal in the Capital Plastics holder. And we're going to start with this 1946, which, as you can see, it's got a lot of dirt on it. So we'll do these one at a time. I'm not going to show you each one at a time, but we'll do a batch, and then I'll show you a batch, and then we'll move on. And these two coins, I'm missing a few. I grabbed a few off of eBay, which they're coming, and of course, hopefully by the time this video is fully edited, I will have the missing dimes to show you a complete dime collection in a nice Capital Plastics holder with MS70 applied. Okay, and here we have the 1946 Philadelphia. After MS70 was applied, you can see the dirt and remnants that are left over. However, in the process of cleaning it, you know, the damage, which to me wasn't as visible with the dirt, is very readily visible. This is damaged coin, so I am going to not put it in the Capital album. I don't want to sell a coin damaged like that because I think that damage might look hidden in the Capital plastic holder. And I will see if I can find a different 1946 to put in. Okay, here's a 1946 out of Denver that we just applied MS70 to. I'll put it underneath the microscope to see if we can see the evidence of cleaning, but from a eye appeal perspective, to me, it's evident that it's been cleaned, which means it would be evident to other people as well. Now, that being said, this coin is not an investment grade coin. It is well circulated. You know, we have improved the eye appeal of it by removing a lot of the dirt. And certainly it has not changed the overall condition. But I am going to put these in the microscope to see if we can detect evidence of cleaning. But like I said, this is not a particularly valuable coin. In the case of the proof coins, it didn't alter the coin, at least in a manner in which it didn't look like the coin was cleaned. It did remove some surface dirt and grime. Maybe that's just the nature of the proof coin. In this case, though, it does look clean to me. So anyway, we'll take a look underneath the microscope. Okay, well, here we go. So the reason why I was mentioning this is if this was an investment grade coin and we used MS70 and we sent it out to be professionally graded, would it be ungradable and deemed cleaned? And in this case, you know, while I don't see what I would consider damage from polishing or cleaning, well, we didn't polish it. You know, I do think this would probably be deemed clean. The proof coin, I don't think would have been. Just very different characteristics in terms of the tone. But it does remove the dirt, and it does make a circulated grade presentation of silver dimes certainly will look more appealing. Do I think it increases the value of the coins? No, not at all. And frankly, any collector buying a presentation set is just really buying it for the complete set. You know, if I was making an investment, I would certainly be looking at graded coins. Now, here's the thing, right? I checked PCGS's website. I'll put a link in the description below so you can take a look. But MS65 without full bands, and these are the bands that separate the torch. Without that, the average price of a graded Roosevelt dime is under the cost of getting it graded. So from that perspective, you know, these are not what I would consider very valuable coins versus an uncirculated Morgan dollar, which sells, depending upon the grade, significantly more than the grading cost at MS65, whereas for the dimes, Roosevelt dimes, you know, they're selling for less than the grading cost. All right, well, we're working a few. Try to get this set assembled, and I'll show you the progress. Okay, well, here's the progress being made. I'm still waiting to fill in 2 more spaces, but as you can see, you know, I haven't applied MS70 to every single coin. I basically applied it to The really, really grungy, dirty ones, I did not apply it to this one. These two had it applied because they were just really, really dirty, but this looks nice. Certainly nice presentation, and I think a mix of where necessary, cleaned, where unnecessary, not cleaned. We'll fill in the rest of the spaces. We already popped in the 1964 because it was a nice shape. MS70 was not applied to that one. And here's some of those that have to be popped out of this and put into the capital plastic. And I'm thinking maybe the 1957, the 1960 has some residue. It says the 59D. And probably that 63 could use it, as well as the 63D on the hair. Well, we'll see if we can clean some of these up, and then we'll pop them in, and I'll show you the results. All right, well, we have a bunch of dirty Q-tips here to show how much grime gets removed from the circulated coins. And as you can see, I didn't clean them all with MS70, but the ones that I did, and you can see because the black spots in some of them where it was really dirt has been removed. And so you can see it's left a lot of the original luster behind. I'm sorry, not luster, but let's say a little bit of the toning behind. But we'll get these cleaned up and out of here. This one we cleaned up a bit because it was very, very dirty. But we'll pop these in and we'll take a look holistically to see what this looks like almost complete. And, you know, maybe I'll finish this video once these two arrive. So, yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Collectors, I'm glad we went through this because it turns out that I had two 1958Ds in. So we'll have to get the 1958 to finish this. So we just need 4 more to finish this, which, as I said, I believe I had them on the way, or I had them in another box. So we'll get that set up. But in the meantime, I just want to say thanks for watching. A reminder to subscribe. Please give this video a likes up if you enjoyed it. Like I said, this is really more of an experiment in using this product, MS70. You know, I would use it sparingly and cautiously. You know, I would never use it on investment grade coins. Definitely if I'm doing a presentation style where there is just dirt and grime, I would use it. I wouldn't use it to basically clean everything because I do think coins with the original patina do have great characteristics. But, you know, for this example, this was fun. Hope you found it educational. We'll get this finished, and thanks for watching. And until next time, happy collecting.